Hi, it's Karmel Sakran from the law firm of Green Germann Sakran. We are located at Roseland Law Chambers in beautiful Burlington, Ontario. We're easy to find, just look us up. Today I want to tell you about some hidden costs when buying a home. Now, those of you that already own a home will already know what I'm about to tell you. Some of you might need a refresher, so this is really for the new home buyer. So listen up, because I think you'll find this information helpful. When you buy a home, it's not about the mortgage that you can afford, but it's about all the additional costs that are going to follow you when you go to sign the paperwork at the lawyer's office. So here are some of them. Title insurance is one of those costs. Title insurance is a one-time fee. You pay it and it covers you for the duration of your ownership of the property. It'll protect you against such things as defects in title or fraud. That means your ownership of the property, and if somebody else claims an interest in it. That's really important, and quite frankly, all lenders today are requiring you as a home buyer to get title insurance. It's hard to put a number on what the title insurance will be. It can vary. It depends on the various circumstances, but just a kind of a ballpark general example. If the property costs you $500,000 and you're putting on a $200,000 mortgage, your title insurance will be, depending on the circumstances, around $220, so that's an extra fee. That's not the only thing. Then there's land transfer tax. A lot of people forget this. Now, new home buyers will get they'll get a reduction in the land transfer tax credit, and if one of the spouses or partners has owned a previous property, then you only get half the discount. And that number itself also is hard to generalize, but if we take the same example I gave you, $500,000 home, $200,000 mortgage, you're looking at about $6,800 in land transfer tax. So that's a lot of money. The other thing that's you don't normally expect is realty taxes. So when you buy a home, the seller has most likely, in most cases, has prepaid taxes for the period of time that you're going to occupy the premises. So they get a tax bill, they pay for the tax bill, and you're going to occupy the premises for a period of time that they've already paid taxes for. So you're going to pay that back. Essentially, they've prepaid the tax for you, and you're going to give them a credit. You're going to give them back that money on closing. So that can vary also, and that could be a few $100s. And new homes are really interesting because people, when they buy a new home, there's all these hopes and dreams, and you have a gloss-eyed look, and you figure you've negotiated the best price with the builder, and they gloss over the last 2 pages where there's all these little numbers for paving costs and grading costs and meter installation and water installation costs. So those could add up to a few $1,000s, and that will be a rude surprise. So in the end, you can end up paying $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 more than what you have budgeted when you buy a home. So be wary of those costs. And the other thing too is you should also consider the fact that if you stay within your budget and you anticipate these costs, you can also anticipate having enough money to buy some new furniture and appliances for the home so that you actually enjoy the home that you've bought and you feel like you belong in it. So never try to max out the price of the home that you're buying or the amount of mortgage that you're getting. So well, that's it for today. Those are my little tips, and next week I'll give you some more tips. We're starting this weekly kind of tips for our clients. And so if you're buying or selling a home, come to me, Karmel Sakran, at Green Germann Sakran at Roseland Law Chambers in beautiful Burlington, Ontario, 905-639-1222. Thank you for listening.
You're much more personable than I am, Karmel.